Alright, my new piece came in, so I'm going to go ahead and get this opened up and work on getting it inserted. I will be taking this apart. I'm going to apologize in advance. I don't have a good place to really set this phone, so I'm going to do my best to make sure you can see some of what I'm doing, and we'll go from there. Alright, the system came with some new screws, cables, mounting brackets, some zip ties, and of course the device itself. So I'm going to go ahead and work on getting that swapped out. I already loosened the screws on this so that I could pull this down and see into where these cables are running. Let me see if I can get back here from the system. I popped this open the other day trying to work on it, so that's what it actually looks like inside. But I'll get that when I pull it out as well. So first thing I'm going to do, pop, if I can see here, these two screws out so I can pull this out, try to disconnect that cable and reroute that. So I'm going to set you over here while I do that. All right, we now have the cover off so you can see, and there's the main board here. We can see the cable. It's routed right next to the heat sink here, which is a little interesting, but get this angled right. Here's the piece. I'm gonna pop that out and try to reroute that cable. So I'm gonna set you back down while I work on that. And that's good. And I'm just noticing now that right here, there is epoxy or some kind of glue, it looks like, holding this connector in, which is going to make this a little more difficult. So hopefully I don't break anything while trying to do this. So I ended up not replacing the cable. I didn't want to risk damaging that unless I had to. As a result, I went ahead and connected the new CR Touch directly to the existing cable, and we'll see in a second whether or not that actually worked. All right, before we start it, here's the old piece that I had opened. You can see that glue in there. That was a challenge trying to get it reconnected. If we look at it, it seems to operate just fine. You can see, if I can get this aimed right, this pin right here does pull just fine. It moves just fine. Don't see any cable issues. That's a good sign. Didn't do that the last few times, so I'm hopeful that that indicates that the system is actually working correctly. We'll let this warm up and I'll show you how we go. Alright, began the detection process for automatic Z. This is an issue where it had issues before, so we're going to see how this does. This part we had no problems with last time. Oh, that's good. This is where we got stuck last time, so awesome. Seems like the system is working better. It's at least blue light instead of red. That's a good sign. And so we moved on. So we've made it to the automatic Z offset that it's going to test. So this is the part we've really been struggling with before. So let's see if it works. Got our auto leveling grid at least. And we're filling it in. Awesome. And we're beginning our first print with the replaced CR Touch. And that's usually where it got stuck, so that's a good sign. Bed's heating. Nozzle's doing its test. Looks like it was successful. So if I drop it down here, I think we do have a little bit of warpage and debonding happening over on, get the focus, over on this side here. Oh, looks pretty good. Still a little bit, but not bad. Definite improvement over the previous rounds. I hope you enjoyed this video fixing my printer and will continue to join me as I explore other materials and more complicated geometries. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video.